Welcome back to Understanding Intuition with me, Jessie LeBrock. One struggle people sometimes have with intuition or energetic work is being able to see it to believe it. So we know our technology has evolved well beyond this concept of having to see it to believe it. I can't see the connection between my TV and the remote, but I believe if I press a certain button, it will turn on. I can't see the Wi-Fi or the phone signal, but I believe that they are operating around me. And we know they cause absolute chaos stations when they don't. But many people struggle with this idea that we as humans have an energetic signal and that we can be physically affected in our bodies even when we can't see something affecting us. And it's absolutely not your fault if you struggle with this understanding, because we simply haven't been taught, particularly in Western cultures. So other cultures often have more groundedness in talking about things like spirits or souls, both good and bad, and talking about connection to the earth or ancestors or the universe or each other. But in modern Western societies, this has simply not been passed down. But let me assure you that every person radiates an electromagnetic field, or an EMF for short, around their physical bodies. So this energetic signal is sent out through those tiny subatomic particles that holds information formed by your beliefs and your thoughts, and that then forms this field around you. And anything that tries to interact with you needs to pass through this EMF field that you've created around you. Now, we all know that different electric currents hold different properties that affect how they behave. So similarly, your energetic signal that you are sending out to the world is telling it how you expect it to behave. So if you're a visual person like me, imagine that everyone on Earth is walking around surrounded by like a white orb of energy that is charged with this electric signal. Or you might prefer the term a blueprint, or a set of instructions that surrounds them everywhere that they go. And before anything or anyone can come into contact with them, they need to be filtered through this signal or this blueprint or this set of energetic instructions, and they can only behave in the way that that instruction allows them to. And so that's why two people can live through exactly the same day but have two very different experiences, because they're sending out two different sets of instructions. So say two people could walk the same route to work. One person could come across friendly and happy people. They might find $1 on the ground, and so they then spot a puddle that they can then jump over, and they might see a beautiful bird flying overhead and catch the bus at exactly the right time. The next person walking along exactly the same path expects people to be rude, so that they get cut off, and then they don't see a puddle and they step in it. And then they might get pooped on by the bird or miss the bus. And now that's a very simplistic version, but you can appreciate how this energetic signal affects every area of our life: your career, your relationship, your health, your wealth. Another example might be how people can change a mood or change a room when they walk into it. So, for example, there might be 3 people in a room laughing, smiling, having a great time, and then a 4th person enters the room abruptly with a strong energetic signal, and the mood suddenly drops. The original 3 then become silent and avoidant. And this is because that 4th person is holding such a strong energetic signal of low vibration, full of beliefs like life is all work and no fun, or people don't enjoy being around me, or the world is a harsh place, or you have to be serious to be taken seriously. And then the original 3 might have learnt a set of instructions about that person for that they always expect them to be in a bad mood, that they aren't like them, or perhaps they have their own energetic signal sending out instructions like, every time I have fun, it gets ruined by someone else, or I'm constantly being judged for being too silly, or simply that their feelings of joy weren't strong enough or as strong as the fourth person's solemn and heavy feelings or signal, and that therefore that person four just eclipsed the other three people in the room. So understanding these different energetic and physical instructions, you can begin to see the patterns, and that's how you understand how you can rewrite your life, rewrite your career, rewrite your relationships, rewrite your health, and get you on track to achieve what your soul desires to have in this lifetime.